So now we're mixed. He's going to start putting it on.
Okay. Start from the back.
Yes, please. I'll turn this way. Just really glob it.
Why am I starting from the back?
Because it's more pigmented here, so it's harder to lift. And I want it to be even. You also want to get under the hair. Yeah, like that. Like you want to get under the hair because the roots are the most important part. Okay, so let's give this video a proper introduction. This is going to be me and my husband coloring my hair. We get it to like a white gray color, like a silvery gray. It's really pretty, and I'm going to go through how to do that. So the mixture that we're starting with is the bleach, or the lightener, however you want to call it, and that is we're using 30 volume. I do not recommend. I'm going to tell you why I'm using 30 volume. I'm using 30 volume because I have no hair really, so I don't have to run the risk of anything like falling out or breaking out. I'm also a professional, so I keep an eye on it the entire time. I don't recommend ever going higher than 20 volume on your own hair at home or on anybody else in the salon ever. But because I have a short pixie cut, there is no line of demarcation that I have to worry about accidentally going over that line and then breaking off my hair at the end because my hair is super short. So I do not ever recommend going over 20 volume when lightening anybody's hair. Doesn't matter whose hair, just let it process for a longer time and then do it again if you have to. This we cover it because bleach has to be covered so that it will actually work and lighten. I did already cut my hair. This is completely optional. A lot of people say not to cut the hair first in case you cut yourself. You don't want to get that bleach in there and you don't want it to burn you. But I like to do it this way because it's easier when you have really short hair to already have that haircut because you have to get in between the hair. So you know how in the beginning of this video I said like go up with it because you want to get the roots. You have to go up to get under to get those roots. And so I want to make sure that that hair is cut, and on the bottom it's to skin, so I don't have to worry about having little spots of like black by my roots that didn't get bleach or lightener on it.
I think we were way shorter last time we did this.
Right?
Yep.
I was too nervous to go too short.
What about all like your like where you shaved like T-line style? I should get that right.
You can. Doesn't matter.
I'm afraid of burning your head. What are your thoughts?
Then don't.
Huh?
Then don't. I use the Kevin Murphy Color Me color line for this, and it is the cream lightener. I recommend using a lightener that is for on or off scalp. You definitely want to use one that's for on scalp, but if you can get one that is multi-purpose in case you do have longer hair and you need to put some of that in a foil, you want to be able to use the same thing or however you want to do that. But I use the Kevin Murphy one, and you always stick to the manufacturer instructions on how to mix. So for Kevin Murphy for lightener, it would be a 1 to 1.5. I believe it is. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it's always on the products. It tells you how to mix everything. So that would be the tips that I have. And then I'm going to have my husband come on now, and he's going to tell you tips that he thinks are most important for somebody who's new at this. Now, in this video, he had already done my hair like probably 10 times. So he's definitely way more comfortable with it. We both were drinking during this video, so we're a little bit, whatever. And I'm also trying to explain in this video, like to the camera, what to do. So I just wanted to kind of add that in there. But so here he is, and he's going to basically talk about the points that I overlook because I do this all the time because I do this professionally. He's going to talk to that. You should probably go on the
Skin?
Yeah, because I don't want it to look uneven.
Okay, so for me, it was easy to do by hand because placement is very easy without having to worry about you having long hair, and I could just kind of be a little bit sloppy with it. Previously, when I've done it, and I've done it with your long hair and using the brush to paint it on, I would suggest that like you practice that a little bit, or you familiarize yourself with using a brush and a bowl, because it's a much different technique for applying. And it stressed me out a little bit because I couldn't be as precise as I thought I would.
Can you push this back and up over here? It's not enough there. Yeah. Don't use it sparingly. Just go for it. Balls to the wall.
Would been. More?
Yeah, like really coat it.
More?
Maybe a little here.
What are your thoughts?
Good. Let me just see. Can you get like right here? So like you can't really tell here, but like if you don't get it, I'm saying this for the camera, if you don't get it around your hairline, you're gonna really notice it, especially if you have dark hair. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put on some saran wrap and we're just gonna let it sit for 45 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer. That depends on the color of your hair and how strong your hair is. If it could handle 45 minutes of 30 volume, probably not for everybody. Start off small, like 20 minutes. If you have to reapply it, reapply it.
I think it's important to recognize how time sensitive things are, because if you're struggling with placement or you're struggling with something that just becomes time consuming, it's going to obviously lead to more issues with the process and the time consuming nature of the process. I think it's also just something to be conscious of, that it's a different type of medium and it could be drippy or it could be loose or it could be whatever. So like, you want to keep control of it. You don't want to lose control of something that could drip into a place you didn't expect it to, whether it's on your skin or clothes or in a piece of the hair that you didn't want it to. So like, that's important to keep track of. And being able to just work quickly, doing it all the right way and quickly. Just be aware of it. It's worth practicing before you just jump right in, for sure.
There you go. I hope you guys like this video. I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support, and I'll see you next time. Bye.